Main event of the evening. Unless you guys got something else to say.
Nope. We'll see
Not
where
yet.
Right.
Chainsaw goes. That's all I got.
Main event of the evening. Another one that I have watched due to unfortunate circumstances with Takagi, Mahagi, Osagi, Onagi. We got Tōkyō Ribenjāzu, the hit anime with the manga currently finishing up in the next 4 weeks, I believe.
Oh, nice.
That should be done. So, easier for guys' first time into the foray of this universe. I
Correct.
watched the dub originally. I watched the sub this time for
Oh,
once.
nice.
Uh, the sub is significantly better.
Yeah, I would say the dub was not the best, if I'm going to be honest.
I tried watching the dub for about 5 minutes, and then I was like, this is wrong on a lot of levels, so I couldn't do it.
Takemichi's actor in the dub,
Mm-hmm.
he's not it, man.
Nah.
At least in the sub, he's way better. The only character I don't prefer in the sub to the dub is I like Mikey's dub better. Mikey's solid.
Mikey was good in the dub, honestly. And I remember Reek talking about this when he watched it the first time, because he was on that Mikey train.
Yeah, I was on that Mikey dick ride.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but I was like, I don't know.
Nah, it's alright. You can say it, bro. I got it. This time around, I'm a Draken fanboy.
I don't blame you.
Same.
I fucks with the Draken, bro. He's a good ass dude.
Best character by far.
So this is similar to something else we have seen.
It is.
Mhm.
You got easily make the connections to it, and people are gonna get mad. You guys can't say that. Just cause it has time travel. Shut the fuck up. It has a very similar system to Erased. All right,
Yes.
very similar, very much. I got to go back and fix the past kind of thing. That element of this show is my least favorite part of it.
I would agree.
The fixing the past or the fact that he's time traveling?
The time travel itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm much more interested in Tokyo Manji Gang in itself than I am in Takemichi's goals. Because, as we've seen so far, Takemichi fucks up every single time he has a
Yes,
job to
he
do.
does.
He really does.
The specifically Valhalla stuff, he
Oh, God,
botched
yeah.
the shit out of that.
Yeah.
That he had one job, and he fucked it up bad.
See,
Very bad.
I don't know. I like that stuff. Again, I agree with you. I think the time travel stuff is also the weakest, but I'm most invested in the plot line, the romance plot line, I should say, and not the time travel aspect of it, but just
Interesting.
them being together, I guess.
They won you over in the future scene when they got reunited together for the first time.
No, that was dope. That was so cool.
They got you there when
yeah.
he decides to run away and then he bumps into her. And
Yeah.
he goes, "Oh my god! Like, look at you, look at me," kind of thing. That's the show. The show does emotion great when it
Yeah.
wants to.
I agree.
It really does a solid job of pulling on your little heartstrings. You know what I mean?
They did that to me a lot.
Unless anything has to do with Takemichi, then my heartstrings turn into anger punches instead.
Okay,
Me
I
and
get what you're
Takemichi are
saying.
gonna run the fade in the streets 1-on-1. I'm gonna box his ass up.
Hey.
What's this? Yeah.
Stay on this, Mikey. I swear to God.
There's a lot of points in the show that I went, I don't even want him and Tina to be together at this point. Like, she deserve a lot better than that dude.
He'll show up and start crying everywhere. He's like Magikarp, right? Where he's got one move and it's just cry. Instead of splash, he's like, Mikey, help! It's like, dude, he has arguably two big missions this entire season, right?
Yeah.
He fails both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time.
So this is broken down into, I think, 3 arcs. I was looking it up just for curiosity's sake to see how much they have left to adapt after this season. There's the initial arc, which is him, meeting everyone, meeting Mikey and all that. Then there's the Mobius arc, which is the whole that, and then there's Valhalla. So that's the 3, right?
Okay, of this,
my-
okay.
Yeah, my personal favorite is Valhalla, of course, because that was fucking dope.
It was,
However,
yeah.
again, at the end of each arc, it ends with, "Damn it, Takemichi, you had one job." Mobius arc, he knows what's gonna happen. All right, someone's gonna try and stab Draken, right? Draken's gonna get shanked. All I gotta do is not let Draken get stabbed, and lo and behold, what the fuck happens? Draken's on the ground, fucking bleeding, with no Takemichi anywhere to be found.
Hey,
what the fuck?
But on the flip side, he didn't die this time.
No, but Draken almost had to get up from getting stabbed and have to fight his own fight.
Exactly.
Because Takemichi couldn't get it done.
Hey, but hold on. Then when he pulled out the rear naked, bro, that was pretty fire.
After he got stabbed, Takemichi ran up to a dude with a knife, tried to punch him. Takemichi, there's a better way to handle that.
I'm never trusting Takemichi in a fucking escort mission, bro.
Dude, he failed that shit hard. He had to have Tachibana and fucking Emma show up, and then he had to have his little ragtag buddy show up too. He had to call in all kinds of reinforcements to take down one jabroni.
Hey, hold on. There was like 5
Draken
jabronis.
had to get up from his deathbed and be like, "It's alright, guys. I'm just bleeding. I'm just bleeding out of my ribs, but I think I can do this stuff." The only thing that stopped him was the cops were showing up. I was like, "Oh shit, scatter." Oh man, yeah. I fucks with Draken's backstory is sweet.
Yeah,
dude,
I agree.
that's awesome.
He's like, he's a real dejected kid. He grew up with the fucking. His mother was a literal whore at a brothel, and then I think she died, right? They said something like that, died or left him be, and then he just raised himself at the brothel with the help of the owner and the whores.
It's just crazy.
Kind of crazy. The scene where he's like 10, and there's like the dude shows up. He's like, "Hey, what's up, little Ken? What's up, man? Hey, can you sign this for me?" He's like, "Yeah." He starts signing the sheet for the delivery to the brothel. I'm like, holy shit. Awesome. Little Ken had to grow up quick. And all he does is beat people up. He got a tattoo on his head at like 11.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the dragon tattoo in 5th grade, bananas.
Yeah, he was like, give me right, my man. Give me right.
And he did get
meeting
him right.
Mikey the first time, he's like, "Oh shit, it's the invincible Mikey. I want to fight this dude." He pulls up and sees little ass midget. He's like, "Yo, what's up? I'm Mikey." He's like, "Oh, dude, that's crazy." He's like, "There's some dudes want to jump your ass." He's like, "All right, give me a little bit. I'll be there." He put my backpack away. Then Mikey just sprints at him and kicks him in the face, dude, real fucking nuts. Bruce Lee style. Oh, dude. Mikey's a little demon, bro. He just, like, you don't give a fuck. Him and Draken both are just... They're middle schoolers, by the way, like...
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, these dudes are in the Yakuza in fucking middle school.
That's what I'm saying. Well, the weird thing is they're not even, like, related to the Yakuza.
No, I know.
No, they're just like the little delinquent dudes. Yeah.
But
it's crazy.
It's just crazy to me. You got little middle schoolers running around. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude.
So here's a little something, right? I don't understand what they're fighting over, because there's not like they're running like a racket or anything, right? Like the Tōkyō Manji gang doesn't really do shit. Like they just kind of like hang out.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yo, let's go fight some people."
They ride bikes.
Where then, like, Mobius was, like, super dead-ass serious. Like, Mobius fucking beat up and raped Pa's girlfriend and then beat up his parents.
That's right.
And fucking jumped, like, a bunch of different people that he loves. And it was like, holy shit. I got why Pa stabbed that dude. I'd be pretty hot as well. That scene in the hospital when Draken and Mikey run into that girl's parents. And they're like, "Get the fuck out of here." And Mikey's like, "Who are you talking to?" Like, he was demon time.
He's about to beat up some parents, put them in the hospital right next to that.
Draken's like, "Shut the fuck up and bow your head." And then that ended up coming back again later on when, Draken and them were in the hospital for him. Crazy shit, man. Shout out Draken. He's the GOAT. I fucks that. Mikey's cool too, because he be kicking people ass. Takemichi, my least favorite. We're giving shout outs. Shout out Mitsuya.
That's my favorite dude. He's not the best, but he's my favorite.
Yeah.
He's dog. Chifuyu's a dog.
Yeah, he is.
Pa's negative dog.
Negative, indeed.
Because he's stupid.
Pei is super negative,
super
dog.
duper negative, bro.
Pei went full bitch, yo. How you gonna do Draken like that, bro? Oh, when old boy, these are what I've said. These kids are 8th grade. When old dude came up with that big ass pipe on Draken and busted him inside the head, and Draken didn't even go down.
Yo,
bro,
that stuff was nutso.
Why you like Bill like that? You tough, young blood. That shit was crazy. I feel like if you take these dudes and you put them in fucking America, they would be like some of the highest crit members in the world. They're like, damn, young blood. He's a dog.
My God.
Oh my goodness, dude. It's interesting. Takamichi, though, he's actually the worst character. We're talking about the worst character. Actually, yeah. I would say, like, as far as Pe is pretty low just because he did that option. But other than Pe, I'd say Takamichi's probably bottom tier right now.
He just blows it every time.
Someone I wish that was a positive, it's actually a big negative at this point, is Akun, bro, because he can't fucking... Dude, I swear that fucking Hina can't breathe, and Takamichi can't breathe without this dude trying to fucking kill him.
I see Akun says, "Oh, Hina's alive." I took that personally. Dude, he was dripped out though on the initial timeline. Dude, when he had the with the sleeves, he had the chain. The designs of this show are peak, bro.
Agreed.
Peak. There's a lot of drippy characters out there. Haiki, I know he's a bad guy, but Kiseki, he's had like 5 different fits, and they all go fucking hard.
Absolutely.
Look, he is up there for Drip Award this year. That's a fact.
Kiseki with the buzz, with the little pattern on it, we saw him with that like 1 time, 2 times.
Like the little lightning bolt.
Nah, he had like a little spiral thing going on in his hair when he had the buzz. Mm-hmm. It was like, and then after that he gets the faux hawk with the little dangly. Come on, man. Anyone that can rock a dangly confidently.
Oh, the dangly. Speaking of the dangly, bro, Kazutora
is a psychopath.
He is, but he sure did rock that dangly.
That's crazy.
I guess so, man. I guess so. But, he's also fucking stabbing dudes and murdering brothers.
Man, you sound like those people on the little blue bird app that be saying, damn, bro, Jeffrey Dahmer might be terrible, but at least he rocked those glasses.
Or you're the one posting that little dance meme he does, like the little, the little bob.
Yeah, you're that guy.
Or the fucking, we're gonna watch this meme.
That's definitely interesting.
People fucking shit up for the internet at this point.
I know, man.
I've heard from around the water cooler that there is a high women enjoyment rate for this series because of the attractiveness of the characters.
Oh, jeez.
I want to remind them that this is middle school, and that's not okay.
Demon women, because they're like, oh my god, yeah, man. I don't understand how Hina is just getting dragged into this so consistently.
Dude,
like,
every
what is she doing? She's not doing anything. She's chilling. She didn't even help with Tōkyō Manji at all. She's just doing her own thing, and they're like, all right, we got to kill her.
So that's what I'm curious about too, because what they seem to make a very big point in this show is getting rid of or taking away things that are super important to other people. So clearly, Takamichi has done something crazy to these dudes that they need to take away Hina from him, because that's the most important thing.
You think Kiseki's calling that shot every time?
Absolutely.
Kiseki's like, yo, you gotta pay.
Hina's the fucking like, Utah Jazz, bro.
Damn, bro, it's tough.
And they are Game 6 Mike.
Yeah, Kiseki Game 6 Mike. Fucking Hina's the entirety of the Utah Jazz. They hit her with a fucking Hummer. They hit her ass. She was in a tiny car, and fucking Akun said, "BB."
He said,
so unnecessary. All this could have been handled if bitch ass Takamichi did not run away like a pussy.
And then he goes,
"Go back,
bro." I'm sorry, go for it.
No, I'm just saying, goes back to him being a bitch. She's like, why'd you leave me all those years ago? I still love you. He's like, I gotta go take a piss.
Dude, he's such
what?
a bitch, bro. Such a bitch. And then after that, it's you weren't even in the car. This was all for nothing. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, bro. Hanma or Hama, whatever the fuck. He's like, oh, shit. He's like, yo, that's tough. He's like, see you later.
At the same time, why didn't he just do it himself on the spot? He could have.
They're trying to make it look like an accident. They're trying to make it look like a random Hummer just swerved off the road.
Swerve in the big body.
Yeah, the biggest body. A big ass Hummer just hit her shit.
Dennis Rodman in the fucking. Oh,
man, that was like using Mike Tyson to knock out a preschooler. Like, bro, there's so many other ways you could handle this. Aku could have watched them with the blade, just gave her the Puerto Rican shakes real quick.
Oh my God.
God damn.
Hey, Dad, I got beef with one of my fellow preschool students. I thun. I'll go take care of him.
As we're talking shit, huh?
Do you know who I am? I'm Mike Tyson.
Comcast television.
Comcast.
Oh, man. So, Takemichi's biggest fuck up. The entirety of Valhalla.
Yes.
The entirety of the show.
He failed that so bad.
Bad. Bro, that entire Valhalla fucking garbage junkyard brawl, I feel like at least 75% he was just standing there watching.
Absolutely.
Watching Baji, Kazutora, and Mikey.
Yes.
Or
absolutely.
Draken.
And by the way, Mikey also dog, because he got hit in the head with like 4 steel pipes, ate that bitch. Actually, way more than that. Initially, it was 1 pipe to the head from Kazutora when he was 2v1 in the 2 dudes. Then he ate that, started whooping more ass. Then they grabbed him and put him in the full Nelson. He got hit with it like 6 times in the head.
Yep.
Got back up, fucked everyone up.
Uh-huh.
Then, he fell back down because he got hit in the head with a fucking steel pipe over and over.
Yeah, that do be a fact.
Yeah, that will do it.
Again, past the job he had from the future, Mikey also gave him a job too, and he fucked that one up. Mikey said,
"Oh my God, bring him back."
No. All Mikey said was, "Hey, Takemichi, you want Kiseki gone? Fine. Prove to me you are more valuable than Kiseki."
Oh, there's that one too. Yeah.
And then fucking Kiseki's the one protecting Mikey from getting jumped again. It's like, bruh, come on, Takemichi.
I mean, in fairness, Kisaki just that kind of genius. He's an evil genius, but he's a genius.
What the fuck? How does he do this? How is he so smart? Kiseki, Takemichi has the power of time travel, yet every time Takemichi fixes something, Kiseki finds a way to undo it.
It's wild, man.
He's like, you fix that? Fuck that. Draken's in prison now.
Get pranked.
You fixed that? Draken got executed now. Now what? He's like, I'm gonna take this motherfucker out one way or another. Draken's like the glue that holds Mikey's sanity together.
I mean, that's a fact.
Every time he goes away, fucking Mikey goes psycho.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
And I'm like, fuck. So that was crazy. We get the Baji story. With Baji, he was part of the squad.
That's tough. Yeah.
This irritates me a little bit, right? How the fuck did they not know that Mikey's brother ran a fucking bike shop?
That's where I'm at, bro.
You guys, first off, you guys audaciously call him Shinichiro-kun. That means you guys are friends at least. How did you not know he runs a bike? You thought this dude just happened to be chilling and like, oh shit, guys, let's go hit a random bike shop. No one realized it was his brother's shop.
Hit a lick, bro.
That part was a little bit confusing, but the story.
Worst part was they were gonna go steal Mikey's own bike.
I know, dude. It was already his.
His brother was working on it for Mikey. He's like, watch this.
Well, because the first homie knows, they're like, oh shit, yeah, you're Mikey's brother. You see the other homie behind, just
demon time.
Bro, that's what this show could have been called. Demon Time Revengers.
Tokyo Demon Time.
Yeah, bro, just fucking Christ. Just blasted poor Shinichiro in the head. Just fucking fucking started tweaking on the ground with the brain aneurysms. Like, god damn, poor Mikey. He don't have shit. He took away his brother. Fuck. I'd be mad at Kazutora too. Mikey gave him a chance too. To be fair, he's like, "Hey man, just repent." And Kazutora's like, "I'm gonna kill you." It's like, oh,
yeah, for real.
That's what's up.
He's like, "You can be redeemed. That motherfucker cannot."
Yeah, I mean, Baji was still Mikey's dog and everything.
He
like
was.
That.
Yeah.
And, Baji was even, you could tell Baji felt bad about everything, but Kazutora did not feel bad.
No. He's like, I'd fucking do it again.
He's like, all right, I'll do it again by killing Mike.
Yeah.
If I could be like Mike.
First Mike, now Michael, and then you, Mikey. It's over.
And then this bastard, the Kazutora, has the audacity to be like, you know what? I can't get Mikey, so I'm gonna take Baji.
Dude, that was so stupid. So dumb, man.
And guess what? Fucking Baji couldn't defend himself because he was holding him like a like an idiot.
That was close.
Like an idiot. That's definitely what I was gonna say. Fucking Takemichi's got him in a fucking bear hug, and he helped out fucking Kazutora stab him. If I was Mikey, I'd give some. Well, he did get some licks into Takemichi, to be fair.
He did.
I thought Takemichi was gonna die for a second. I was like, oh shit, Draken Revengers, here we come.
Yes, sir.
And that entirety of the Valhalla fight was absurd. Mikey, Draken looked like a dog.
Yeah.
He was fighting a zombie Hanma or Hama. Is it Hama or Hama?
Hanma,
yeah, with an N.
Okay, Baki Hanma, got you. Yeah, he was fighting him. He was blasting him with everything, and that dude was just eating it like it was Lucky Honey Nut Cheerios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Also, Mikey was gonna end. He was gonna unalive Kazutora.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mikey was on again. Demon time.
He was on X Games mode. He started just doom.
Mikey with the shirt off's a different animal, bro. He took that shit off and he started just leveling.
It took me back to Petr Yan versus Jose Aldo.
Oh my god.
Aldo's just on the ground getting blasted.
Hey, whether Herb is there or not, the fight is not being stopped.
No, everyone just watching. That's what I'm saying. Everyone just watched Mikey do this. No one was like, dude. We should stop Mikey.
That's the thing. Especially Takemichi, you fucking watched the entire time without doing anything.
Bro, there was a good seconds where they tackled. I forgot who they tackled. They tackled someone and were holding them down. And Takemichi was just staring as Mikey unleashed like 12 punch combo on Kazutora on the ground.
Hey man,
I'm like, get in there.
Even Draken didn't do anything, bro.
He had the courtside seats, bro.
Oh,
like I would be a spectator too.
To be fair, Draken already said like, I'm not doing this. When Mikey gets like that, no one's fucking with him. And he's like, not including me. I'm gonna get fucked up. And it was just like, Jesus Christ. And then thankfully, Takemichi, by chance, he didn't do anything, because he had his brother's fucking Tōkyō Manji garb. And the fucking little locket fell out from Baji or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh,
absolutely.
That's my guy.
Absolute luck.
Like, nothing he did saved that situation. Just, he got bailed out. And fucking, someone took the fall. I forgot who it was for it. I think Kazutora took the fall for everything. And Kisaki got him out, and Kisaki and them all got out of there fine, surprisingly. And then we get to the ending.
Jeez.
Kisaki refuses to lose.
Oh yeah.
He's like, oh, okay. You stopped me again, Takemichi. Not again. I'm fine. I still got a back pocket. Takemichi in the future looks gross as hell.
The slick back hair is disgusting.
The greasiest slick back hair I've ever seen. He looks terrible, and then you get to Chifuyu, and Chifuyu still dripped out. So he's got got the hair, he's got the black with the shave on the side with the gray. He's still got his blue eyes. He still was like, "What's up, dog?" Like, he's still crazy. And he's found out that he's feeding info to the feds, and Kisaki found out, shot the shit out of him. He said, "You're gonna die now,
bro." Oh,
yeah. And then they shot Takemichi in the leg,
and one to the leg.
Bro, Takemichi caught one to the leg and was crying like a bitch, and Chifuyu was like, Takemichi, get it together, goddammit. Stop crying, shut the fuck up. I want to tell you my last words, man. They told me they're gonna kill my head. Can you hear my shit because you crying? And then they tell him some really nice words. He's like, cause you'll still handle it. He's like, I'm like, I don't know about that, Chifuyu. It's looking pretty bad for you guys.
That's facts.
Chifuyu got shot in his head, and then they're like, Kisaki asked the golden question, which is, what the fuck are you? Because he's like, you keep fucking with my plans? How do you keep doing this? You're not that smart. And then the season just ends.
Yeah, it ended randomly, in my opinion. Like, it was just kind of cut.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even... Okay. The ending was weird, and I didn't care for it. If I'm gonna be honest, I felt weird through a lot of the Valhalla arc.
I am 100% with Tristan.
Like, it didn't feel as good.
What do you mean by that?
It's hard to describe. I don't even know what my real problem was, because there was a lot that went on, right? And there was a lot of things for me to get excited about. And yet something did not feel right while watching. When
you say the
arc.
Valhalla arc, do you say the entirety of it or the fight itself?
Well, definitely the fight. Mostly from the fight on, but some parts leading up to that, it just felt a little bit weird.
I don't know. I definitely agree with Tristan. It's kind of hard for me to, I don't know, put a point on why that is the way it is, I guess. But I agree that after the fight, for sure, I was just kind of not lost interest, but it just kind of felt weird, and I don't know why.
I didn't dislike it. It just didn't. It seemed different.
I think for me, I kind of understand what you're saying, because the show's at its best when it focuses on the characters from the past, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Mikey and them. And whenever it's about Takemichi trying to prevent something that's going to happen in the future, it always just throws me off and feels weird, because they spent so long building up the history of why this is going to be important with, his Mikey's brother, with Baji, with Kazutora and all this. And then the star of the show, for the most part, is Takemichi.
Right.
And his goals and the lack of execution. And it's like, well, if that's the point, and this goes exactly how we thought it was going to go, and he failed the mission, what's the point of Takemichi then?
Yeah.
It's like, just let this all play out in the past. I think I would have enjoyed the show a lot better if he goes back. Let's say he does the initial ping pong, right? Like, goes bing bong, joins gets out of Tokyo Manji from the underground fight ring because Mikey becomes friends, right? And then he goes back one last time, and they're like, all right, this is the goal. You got to stop Kiseki. And then just let it all ride. Don't go back to the future after that. Just let it ride, right?
I was thinking something very similar, honestly.
I think I would have enjoyed the show significantly more. But they didn't do that, right? They're doing the ping pong back and forth. And every time he bounces back to the future, I lose interest heavily. I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's like they do the 12-year gap thing, but Takemichi doesn't know what the fuck happened, so we don't know what the fuck happened.
Exactly.
They really give us a little taste of what happened in between now and then, and so it's like these future scenes aren't worth anything if you're not telling me all that actually happened.
Correct.
And I think that's where my problem with Valhalla comes from, because from a pure fight and spectacle perspective, it was great. It was
fantastic. That's not my issue at all.
It's more so the aftermath, and that the only thing he prevented was Mikey killing Kazutora.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else played out exactly how it was going to play out anyways. So what did he really do? And that's where the issue comes from. You know what I mean? I don't know if it gets better or worse. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to tell you guys. But it's an interesting conundrum.
For me personally, it's, he goes back to the past. He goes back to the future. Shocked Pikachu face. This is what happens. Okay, let me go to the past again. Shocked Pikachu face. I'm tired of seeing that same dumbass look on Takemichi's face every time we go to the past or future, bro. He's like, and then he start crying, like Reek said. He cried every single time. I'm like, dude, like, for me personally, like you said, every time it goes to the future, I lose interest, but it's also every time it goes to the past at this point, because it's just getting kind of repetitive for me. Because it's just, Takemichi fucks up somehow, so he goes to the future, then he goes to the past, fucks up again. So it's just kind of repetitive in that aspect. Not saying I don't like it at all, but that's just kind of where my brain went.
It made me have to look up Erased, right? To where I had to see how many times he jumped back and forth in a race. I believe it was 3 or 4.
I think it was 3, right? If I remember right.
Yeah, it was 3 or 4 times, because he had the initial first time he was there for a while. He thought he fixed everything. He went back, found out he did not fix it, and then had to go back again. Yeah. And then he stayed there until he came back the last time.
That's what I remember as well.
and which he didn't even come back the last time. He actually went to a fucking coma. and this one I read, Takemichi jumps 12 times.
What? Is there really that many?
Yeah, back and forth. I think they include one each time he goes either direction.
Oh, okay, 12, so 6 round trip.
12. Yeah. And
Really?
I'm like, man, I believe so. I looked it up.
I could see 8 or 10. I don't know about 12.
We can do the math on it, but I don't think it's worth doing it right this second.
Right.
But I think it's about there, which means there's 24 episodes in this. Every other episode, he's going in a different timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's just, I don't know.
You don't give enough time to establish either timeline when you do that stuff.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So that, like I said, you find yourself being stuck in the middle, which, again, I thought it was great. Like, I thought when we're in the past, if they stuck to the past for this, the show would be
100%.
9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 material.
100%.
Agreed.
But they don't. So that's, like, the whole issue. There's a show I watched a long time ago. It's called Gungrave. That does the flashback thing, right? The first episode is the future timeline, and then they cut in the second episode to the past to show you what everything happened. It goes in the past for 10 to 12 episodes, and then the last 8 wrap up the series in the future. And they don't bounce back and forth. They stay in the past for 10 episodes straight until boom, we're back to the future now. And that's how I like my shit to be handled, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's another show that does it called Tenjo Tengen, where the first 5 or 6 episodes are a present timeline. Then you get a long flashback, like 10 episode flashback. Boom, you're back in the present now, and we're going to continue. And I just think that system works better than ping-ponging, because when you ping-pong, you don't get enough time to develop interest in either one of those timelines.
For sure. That's my opinion as well.
I will say they have potential to fix it. We'll see what they do in season 2. You know what I mean? We'll see if they go upwards, downwards, or plateau it. But the show's not bad. We'll put it like that.
No,
I did enjoy the show a good amount.
At its best, it gets really, really good. Like peak.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
I do think they had. If I have to be nitpicky, I think they had too many arcs for one season. Like I felt like, I don't know. I feel like there was at least one point where I'm like, okay, that would be a good ending to this season. And then they started 2 more arcs after that, and I was just kind of at the point like I'm like, okay, like this is just kind of a long, drawn out 3 seasons at this point.
Especially where they ended it out for the first season.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
that's the best spot you could have done it at.
Right.
Yeah, that bothered me.
Tough. I will also say, shout out to that opening song. Amazing.
Opening song,
True.
fantastic.
True.
I think it was
Go
ahead.
that initial drop, that's an amazing little intro drop right there.
I agree. I think it was the first closing song as well. I very much enjoyed.
Yeah, I didn't like that second one. The
first one was
not
much
good.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Second one was not it, Chief. I'll give my score first. I think I'm gonna go with a solid 7.
That was also my score.
Yeah, I think it's about where it's at. It's better than average. It's better than good, but I find myself dinging it off points for the future shit.
I'm pretty much in the same boat, except I was gonna give it an 8.
Okay, I mean, hey man, we all got different opinions here. We vastly different opinions, especially
Some of these, yeah.
Sometimes.
Some of these weeks are crazy, I think we got 2 guys that could show up on our top 25 list with Draken and Mikey possibly.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are the only 2 I put on the best characters list.
Because again, as much as I love Mitsuya, he's not making the top 25 list by any means.
He didn't do shit.
Exactly. He just
Everyone
fought.
else just didn't do shit.
He fought and he sewed, which that was a cool little thing.
Takemichi might show up on the most hated, to be honest.
He just might.